I love pasties, I love pizza, and today I'm going to combine them both and show you how to make this incredible Cornish calzone. So I'm going to hold my hands up straight away and say this is not a pasty, it's a calzone, but I've taken all my favourite elements from a pasty and put it into this recipe. So to start with, we've got our beef mix. And the beef mix is really, really incredible. We've got our beef, we've got our potato, we've got our onion, we've got our swede, all the traditional elements of a pasty, but then I've added loads of flavour with some Marmite, some Worcestershire sauce, some tomato puree, and some red wine and beef stock. So we've basically slow cooked that for 3 hours at 150 degrees C until the meat is lovely and tender. So now we can make our calzone. So it's really simple. We've got a pizza dough here. So I'm gonna bring this out onto the top. I'm just gonna add a little bit of flour to the surface just to make sure it doesn't stick. So I'm just gonna roll this out into a circle. It's now time for our beef mix. Now, all we're gonna do is just put a lovely spoonful of this in the middle. And then we've got some Cornish blue cheese here. I'm just gonna slice a little bit of that off and just crumble it on top. So it just adds a really nice saltiness to the Cornish calzone. And then we're gonna wrap it up. So we're kind of gonna fold it over itself. So I'll do it towards the camera. So fold it over like this. I'm just gonna push the sides down and then we're gonna crimp it. So this, we're gonna crimp like a normal pasty. So we're gonna fold it over the finger and this crimp will seal in all the moisture, but also all the flavour. And there we go, look at that. It looks like a pasty. So we're gonna get this into our oven. With the calzone, we cook this on a slightly lower temperature, just because we wanna give it a little bit more time in the oven. So this is on just over 375 degrees. I'm gonna whack that in. Look at that. This is a perfect calzone, looks just like a pasty. All we have to do now is cut it open, hear the crunch. Look at that, we've got the cheese, we've got the beef, and that is my Cornish calzone.